All right, I'll give it just a little bit for um, just a few stragglers to get in, and then we'll get started. But main watch is GRNQ. Okay, we can get started. So, the gap scan today looks rather nice. We have AC up, over 100%, GRNQ up over 100%. And then last week, I think, what was it? Thursday. It looked like, we had some nice gappers. So, I think that momentum is starting to come back in now that we're closing out the year and heading into a new year. So that's kind of exciting, and it's about time. It's been a really, really slow, not even slow, it's been like completely dead for the last 2 weeks. There's literally like nothing to trade, at least for me. I'm sure like you can still find trades here and there, but just nothing I wanted to take. But AC was kind of the one that was up the most. It gapped, let's see, what was it, like from 4 to 8? No, never mind. Hold on. I think it says the close was 270. That doesn't look right. It is right. 270. Why does the chart Why does the chart tell me that it closed at 380? That's weird. Either way, this is I think 270 is correct. I don't know if this is correct right here, but so it was up quite a bit. I think it's probably up like 200%, maybe even. But I think this is off for some reason. That's right. This is 4 p.m. That's right. All right, yeah. Never mind. Here we go. 270. There you go. Close at 1 o'clock. Thanks, Alex. Okay. That makes sense now. So yeah. So this is correct. So, it was up probably like, I don't know, from, let's just say $3 to $8. Shoot, maybe 200-300%. I can't do the math right now. But either way, it's the float. If you look at it, this is GRNQ. The float's 1 million. Not much institutionally owned, but it's 1 million. With no dilution, and so that makes it a one. It's a micro flow. I don't want to trade these anymore. Two, no dilution. So, most of these end up giving everything back, but then you'll get that 1 or 2 that squeeze like thousands of percent. And to avoid those situations, I've just taken those. I've taken micro floats out of my arsenal, so I won't be trading this. But if you were to still, you have a lot of levels here in this mid 6s, 7s, and then obviously your pre-market highs to trade off of. It's still up over 100%, good range, but not something that I want to trade. And then the other one, NXTD. So this is a multi-day runner that's more or less held its gains. 3-day run held up at like $1.30, $1.20 support, and now it's gapping up, and it looks like it's breaking out of the consolidation. So this is not something I would want to short, just because it's traded a whole bunch of volume and held that volume and held the range. And if we look at like a, let's say, 10-day chart, okay, let's do 15-minute. You can kind of see that kind of got this support and then now just broke out. So this is not something that I'd want to short really. This is, you know, probably more of a long, and you know, now we're testing the breakout level, and if we hold up, then we can continue higher past the $2 range. So the upside to this is quite a bit. Actually, we can even check that right now. It's really at like 3-year highs, so it has room really to, like, I would say $6, $5. So if we get another breakout over 2, then you know we can get a big squeeze going. So I'd be careful on it. I mean, yeah, it can fail definitely, but if it has potential, to me it seems like a coin flip of what it can do. So you just got to play the price action, trade the price action. So not my type of trade. Obviously it can give it back and it can fail, sure, but you know, something that's at like $1 stock is just, if they're trying to hold it up, they're really trying to hold it up, and they're going to do everything they can. So so I don't want to get in a situation where I'm squeezed. So, and if you're in at, you know, if you're in like at $1, then every 10 cents is 10%. So the percentage wise, you know, can increase really quickly if you're on the short side getting squeezed on $1 stock. So the only one that I'm actually interested in is GRNQ. Looking at the daily, you know, gap and crap day here in October, and then failed spike day here in August on, you know, on good volume, like 120 million, 130 million this day. Going further back, smaller run here up at, you know, 250s. So lots of resistance. It seems like a good short, right? But we just, you know, I think I'm just kind of worried right now, just because like when everything is dead, and then something starts running, like that's when you get big squeezes. Like SPI happened because I feel like the market was dead for a little bit, and then everybody piled into the first like big gapper or, you know, runner, and then it kept going forever. But now, I mean, okay, you know, GRNQ actually now looks like it's failing. I would say if it goes under 250, then, you know, heavy short into any pumps, you know, into the 270s. That's really coming down now. So the game plan, you know, verse 310s, short verse 310s would be what I would be doing. Okay, so that's really it. And then I was gonna pull up GRNQ. Since I'm trading this as a bounce short, let's see what we got. 16 mil float, so the float is pretty good. You know, only 7% is institutionally owned, so it's probably like a 15 mil float, if not more. No S3s though. There's no real dilution. Let's see, maybe we got some S1s though. But again, I need to do research on how S1s work, because I'm not too sure on how IPO and remaining shares work. I don't know if it works just the same as an S3, but I gotta do some more research on that. So we'll figure that out. I'll figure that out later. But you know, it does look like they have been diluting, because they've gone from earlier this year 54,000 shares to now 59 million, or sorry, 54 million, 59 million. So they've really only added like 5 million shares. So that's not a lot of dilution, and I'm assuming that's coming out of probably out of their S1s. All this says, you know, there's none left here. This B3 completed. So I don't think there's any dilution. All right, thanks guys. You know, that's what I always thought, like that that S1 is like they only use it when they, you know, do their IPO. That's what I always thought. But sometimes, like, I've seen these where, you know, there's still remaining shares left on an S1, and so I've never figured out how that works and if they're allowed to use that or not. But that's good to know. Looks like we hit 250, 251 bottom ticked for GRNQ. It is looking pretty weak. Okay, that's really it. That's the game plan on GRNQ. Pops versus 310, and then gold probably down to $2. I think that's where it can get to. You know, that's not, you know, it usually gives back. Well, this time it gave back a little more than half of its range. We got daily support 170s, 180s, $2. So $2 is a pretty good area to try to go for. If you're going, you know, short 270, go down to $2, 70 cents. 270 to 310, 40 cents. So you got 2 to 1, 3 to 1, depending on where your entry is. That's it, guys. That's all I got for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.